Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today is Boxing Day in some countries. We're Jamaicans and we try to see if we could celebrate that in the United States and abroad. But no, majority of us have to go back to work the following day. Or we could call out and lie and say that, we're not well. Shame on you. Just enjoy Christmas. It is what it is. Enjoy the one day. This is America. And we have bills. We have bills. They just keep coming. With that said, I'm still enjoying, eggnog with a little something in there. I hope I don't fall asleep on my live or, behave badly because of the little extra that's inside of it. Anyway, guys, today I'm speaking to both men and women. Who is living in hell at home? Yes, hell at home, hell on earth. In a relationship that has gone bad for many years. Where majority of the people, they'll tell you, well, I stay with my wife or I stay with my husband because we have children. And I cannot do it on my own. Okay, so here it goes. You start sleeping in separate bedrooms. Of course, you don't do anything together anymore. There's a long phase, day and night. Everybody's upset. Everybody's angry at each other while the children are looking on. I don't know if this is a good example because someday they're going to grow up and the girls might start hating on the men that they meet and, just like behave the way the mother did when they were growing up. Hopefully that does not happen. So they start sleeping in separate bedrooms. Dinner is prepared. The father has to go to the stove and prepare his own plate, which some people always say to me, so what's wrong with that? Well, it depends. If you ever see me or hear that I'm involved with a man, and hopefully we're not living together without being married. I don't know that I ever done that. No, I've never lived with a man without being married. Or I did, but we got married after. Well, anyway, it's life. It happens to most of us. Yes. So the man has to help himself. He has to do his own laundry. And more than likely, he's just on his own. And so is the woman. I speak because when I'm with a man, I treat him well. I treat him like a king, or the king that he is. Now, if you're not a king, forget it. You're not going to get that kind of treatment. Okay? It's just a disrespect sometimes. People start to disrespect each other, and sometimes the men, they form a relationship outside of the marriage. And women too. We're not innocent. It happens. Men and women do cheat, have outside relationships. Some men even start a new family. I've seen it and I've heard of it. I understand that there was a man, he died, and at the funeral there was another lady with another set of children, and she's bawling her eyes out. She's crying and wailing the children. And then the wife is saying, who are those people? What is going on here? Come to, find out that was another family. He formed another family outside of the marriage. These children were all grown and everything. I don't know that I could be that naive though. How does that really happen? How does that happen? I'm like a detective, you know what I'm saying? I don't search men's phone or pockets or their glove compartment in their cars. No, I do not. I don't go searching for things. But intuition, something would be a little off. There would be something would be off. I'm not an accountant or anything, but hopefully we're married and we're together. And unless he has, I don't know where he'll be getting money to support these children. Unless, of course, the mother, she's well-to-do, she's well off, and she doesn't need his money. She just want to be with him. She just need him, then. And so, yes, these are the things that break up homes. Yeah. And then you also have, some women that don't want to work. And men also. Excuse me. Some men do not want to work. And they just rather just stay home. Yeah, they stay home. And they'll tell you, I'm looking for work. And not once did they ever leave to go out. I know nowadays, you put in application online. Not like the old days, you walk into a company and you fill out a paper application and you get an interview maybe same day. It's not like that. Things have changed. But yes, it is horrible. People living very miserable at home. Just miserable. Miserable. And they tell you that I stay for the sake of the children. No, I don't know about that. I don't really know about that. Because if you're staying for the sake of the children and one party is not helping, they don't help with the kids, they don't support the kids, why? Why then would you stay? The Lord will provide. He'll open another way for you. Get out of that relationship. Get out of it, end it. No, I'm not an expert on relationships. I'm just speaking from a human perspective. There's no need for you to stay in there and be miserable, be unhappy. Then the kids, they finish high school, they go on to college, they graduate, they start their own life. And here you are, 30, 40, maybe 50 years later, you're still in that house with that person that you're unhappy with. I'm not saying they're making you unhappy, because happiness comes from within. I believe that I could be in a house with a man and not be intimate with him, no sexual relations. But if he was a good man, he just lost his way. He just lost his way down the road in the relationship. But I would still treat him well. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. As long as I'm not unhappy. The marriage is over or whatever, but he was a good man. When he was in his right mind, things were good. So I would still prepare my meal. I would still, when I'm doing laundry, I'm not going to toss these things aside and say, no, you wash your own. No, it's okay. That much I would do. I'm not a bad woman when I'm involved with a man. I'm not. There's a man that could tell you, but God rest his soul, he has passed on in August of this year. We weren't together anymore, but we remained good friends. And then he died. He would tell you, and he knew of other women because he was a ladies' man, but he would always speak of me. There was something about me that was different from the rest. I'm sorry. One of you might be even here watching this and listening. But truth be told, I was the one. Yes, I was the one. I even believe I might have been his soulmate. I've never treated him horrible. Not once. And I don't have a bad word to say about him. The only thing I could say is that he was a womanizer. He was a ladies' man. But guess what, ladies? I met him that way. So, you can't change people. So I just rock and roll with him. And, yeah. But like I said, it's neither here nor there. Everybody has a different relationship with their partner or their husband or boyfriend, whatever. But I'm a March born, I'm a Pisces. I'm loving, caring. But the only bad thing about me, and people would say, oh, yes, I'm done. When I'm done, I'm done. You're not going to drain me. And you're not going to send me to an early grave. That's not going to happen. Oh, no. Oh, no. Especially if you're disrespectful to me. Yeah. But if you're kind and you're loving, and and your good was outweigh the bad with me at the time we're together, or at the time things were good, yeah, I'll always be that friend. I'll always be that person that you can call on. I'll always check in on you. I love to cook, so there will always be food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when it gets that bad and you're living horrible, just horrible, yelling, screaming, shouting, and every day in the house, and yeah, you can't even have guests in the house because it would be obvious. They come in and they would see that something is off. So then, you might go to your friends, but you don't let them come to you, to your home. Yeah. Let us try to do better in relationships. Yeah. Before it gets to that, there's counseling, and a lot of people go to church, so maybe you can talk to your pastor, see what they have to say about the whole thing. See if they can help. But you know what? And this is not to say you have to be religious and, overly, no, or holier than thou. But maybe learning to pray together. Maybe to sit quietly, hold hands, and pray and ask the Lord to intervene. He can fix it. He can fix anything. But you have to be willing. Yeah, you have to be willing to trust Him. Trust Him with your life. For those of you who are married, just remember the vows you took. Yeah, a lot of people write their own vows. They write their own vows that doesn't say love, cherish, honor, and obey until death do us part. They write something totally the opposite of that, So, yeah. But love each other, cherish each other. Life is short. It's another thing. Life is short and it's not promised to us. Tomorrow is not promised to any of us. Do not get in relationships if you know that you're a dishonest person. It's just dishonest all around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And ladies, don't take advantage of your man. If something is $1, don't tell him it's $2. Just, what is that? What, you're scamming your husband? No. Keep the money in the house. Keep the money together. Be fair. Because, there's going to be a time that money might run short. Yeah, you might need that money. So, yeah. Be loving. Be kind. Gentlemen, respect your wives. If you have a girl on the outside, I don't know if you should tell her. I don't know if you should. But sometimes that's it too. Sometimes, like for me, if I'm with a man and I know he's like a ladies' man, more than likely there's someone out there. I know how I sound. I might sound foolish to most women. Because even if I know, I just don't need to get a phone call from that woman telling me, this and that or the other. Yeah. That relationship is between him and her. Have fun while it lasts. Because I can tell you, if that person is with me, it's not gonna last. You're just fooling yourself. Yeah. And I'm speaking from my past relationship with one particular gentleman. Yeah. You're just fooling yourself. You'll always hear my name. Always. And you won't hear anything bad. If he does, he's just trying to impress you or trying to get over for whatever reason. But yeah. When I have a man, I treat him well. And I suggest you ladies do the same thing. And don't meet a man one way and then down the road you change. Don't be like that. And make sure if you're changing for the worse, you have proof. You have proof of things, whatever it is. Majority of women, they leave a man because he's involved with someone else. Again, I know you guys are going to bash me, but I let you know, for those people who don't know, there's a shortage of good men out here. Not just a shortage of men, just good, decent men. hard to find. You know, like I said, you should be finding them, but yeah, they do exist. And someday you will attract one of those men, yeah. And then you'll find a good man, a good husband, a good provider, someone who's loyal, someone who's loving. My God, someone with the heart of Jesus Christ. Yes, I believe in Jesus Christ. I do. This is not going to be long. I just had to say this because I know for sure that, you know, a lot of you are going into the new year, 2025. You're going into the new year with the same old life, same old living, same dirty ways, just horrible living. Take a tip from me. I've been single for quite some time, and I chose to be single. There's nothing wrong with me. I chose to be single. I'm happier being single. There's a lot of men on social media who reaches out to me, you know, want to exchange numbers on WhatsApp and the whole 9 yards. I know we shouldn't judge on the way people look, because these are just people on Facebook. They're just posting pictures or sending you pictures of themselves or whatever. You cannot look at a woman like me. Now, gentlemen, I know that there are a lot of people, especially older gentlemen from way back, who has maybe a gold tooth here, just a little one here and there. But if you look at a woman like me, look at my pictures online, and you say that you like me, and you're sending me a photograph with and you're actually showing all of them, a mouth filled with gold teeth, okay? And, you know, tattoos all over your face and your neck. I know looks are deceiving, but yes, you take a good look at me. I don't attract those men. I'm not attracted to men who are like that. I like clean-cut gentlemen. Yeah. Clean cut. Yeah, barber clean cut. Yeah. Nicely shave and shape up and smell good, look good. And even though I'm a size 14 dress, that means I'm a little on the overweight side. I don't want anybody with a big old belly. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just horrible looking. Don't take care of their feet and their nails. You know, come on, guys, your hygiene. You know, you go and get your cleaning 3 or 4 times a year. You know, I know a lot of people don't have insurance and they can't really afford it. Well, they have payment plans. And maybe the money that you're just wasting away in the street, maybe drinking or whatever it is that you do with your money, you use that money to clean up yourself, get yourself together. I saw a minister, an older gentleman. It's hard to tell the way he's so shabby looking, but he posts on Facebook that he was looking for a wife. Now, this gentleman has hair growing out of his nostrils. His eyebrows are just out of control. You know, he's just everything, just not appealing. I don't know who he's trying to attract. But I read the comments and everybody was telling him to find the barber, go to the dentist, get himself together. He has on a robe with the collar and everything. And he made it clear that he was a pastor and he was looking for a wife. My brother, you have got to get it together. Yeah, in these modern times, come on. Even if he had brushed his hair back, just brushed it, he seemed to have a good amount of hair. I don't know what's going on in the back of it, but the hair in the front was just sticking up in the air. It just looked all wild, out of proportion. So I just would suggest that, gentlemen and ladies, if you're trying to attract someone, get involved with someone, get yourself together, fix up yourself. Okay, it's okay. It doesn't cost a fortune. You know, if you can't afford the barber, okay, well, you know how to help yourself with a razor? Yeah, well, most men do. But at least put yourself together, you know, look attractive. A woman might pick that man up, you know, because he's a pastor. He probably has a church and he collects quite a bit of money on Sunday or Saturday or whatever. And she says, well, you know what? I don't care about that. I'm going in for the money. So yeah, he might meet someone. You might meet someone, but that wouldn't be nice. That wouldn't be nice to get with him just for the money. We're women and we all love money. I love money. Yes, I do. But I don't worship money, but I love money. I love having money to do things I need to get done. We cannot live without money. Yeah. You don't listen to those people who say, oh, money is the root of all evil. That is not true. Just money by itself is not evil. Yeah? I think it's when you worship money, the love of it, and, selling your soul, so to speak. That could be a little evil. So, as I said before, if you're in a relationship, try to make it work and don't be dishonest. If it's over, if you're no longer attracted to each other, or someone is not providing the way they used to or the way they should, yeah, the Lord will provide. Go your separate ways. Yeah. And ladies, don't be bagging up men's clothes in garbage bag, when you have 3, 4, 5 suitcases in your, don't do that. Don't bag up men's clothing and throw it on the lawn or throw it at the door or put it someplace and says, here, take it and get out. Take it and get out. Now, if he's been living with you and paying the bills over the years, the house, you know the deal. Yeah, you have to go to the courts or whatever you have to do. But be kind. Don't just leave him stranded and say, well, no other woman is going to drink water out of, No, don't be that way. Don't be that way. Like I said, especially if he was contributing to the house and everything, be nice. Be nice. Do not put a man out. Someone's probably saying, yeah, I could put him out because he had a woman. Let him go there and stay there. Well, guess what? A lot of women just want a man who comes and goes. She's not ready to wash, cook, clean, iron, none of that stuff. She's just there for a little something in exchange for a little something. Yeah, that's today's women, majority of them. Yeah. So keep loving the heart for each other. And when it's over, just be honest about the whole thing. Don't use each other. Okay? Yeah. And don't stress. Don't stress about it. Yeah. I keep saying God, yes. God will provide. He will open other doors for you. Okay? You might not have to struggle as hard. And sometimes the struggle is better than having that person there with you and you're both unhappy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your life. A new year is coming. I wish you a happy, blessed, and prosperous new year. Okay? And make the changes that are necessary to live a good and healthy life. Goodbye.